Hey, I'm Bailey with the Courier-Journal. We're here today at the home of Loreal Gavin. She was a former contestant on the next Food Network Star, season 10, right?
Yes.
And we're gonna make some bourbon cookies today, right? Yeah. All right. So you want to get to it?
Yeah, I'd love to. So every good chocolate chip cookie recipe that I ever knew about said that you had to have perfectly room temperature butter. Well, that's a lie. And any crazy good chef at home has a propane torch over here. So basically, you melt your butter.
Oh my gosh.
And this is, just high heat. If you don't do it like this, you can melt it in a saucepan.
Yeah.
So now you're going to add your sugar.
Okay.
Brown sugar gives it a really nice molassesy flavor that marries really well with the bourbon. So I just dump 1 cup of packed brown sugar in there with 2 sticks of butter. We're going to add our powdered sugar. And what's really cool about powdered sugar is I actually adapted this recipe because I love the texture of these little cookie press cookies that you make with like a Wilton little cookie press, and they're so buttery and they melt in your mouth, and that's because of powdered sugar.
Really?
It's got just a little bit of cornstarch in it, a very small percentage that makes it so that it won't cake. All right, so now we're going to put it on low speed, and we're going to add in our powdered sugar in here. Looking like a white Christmas already. Happy holidays, everybody. And then we're going to add some eggs. These are room temperature eggs, guys. In Europe, people leave eggs out all the time, so don't be scared. And if you need to bring them up to a higher temperature, you can put them in the shell down inside hot water. Not boiling water, hot water, because this is going to aid the eggs in emulsifying better within your butter and sugar mixture. And then we're going to add my favorite part. Cheers, guys. Happy holidays. Bourbon. We're going to add our emulsifier in with the flour and some of the baking powder. Baking powder. And like I said, look, we're just going to whisk it together just like this.
Get this pumped out.
And there's all fun recipes like this in my cookbook that's coming out in April of 2015. I basically just reinvent old school classics because that's what people love, which is why we're making chocolate chip cookies this morning. Hey. And then we'll just add in some of this gorgeosity. Whoops. Whoops. You don't know what to do with all the candy everyone's giving you? I know you're going to eat it. So you might as well just put it in these cookies and call it a day. You want about 2 cups total, okay? And so what I do to speed up the process, because they will need to chill slightly right before you bake them.
Yeah.
So they don't spread. That's just one of the little tricks. So I'll pop this into the freezer for about 10 minutes versus waiting overnight. I got time for that. I got cookies on the brain. Cheers. Cool.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that good?
Oh yeah.
Cool. Bon appetit.